conversation. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, no, they're coming down. Don't worry. I'll show you part of this conversation. It's about
Go to home.
yeah, we'll have them be part of the conversation. Okay. Get some breakfast. Yeah, please enjoy.
Here we go. Now, could you try, please? I'm gonna go outside.
Not live streaming, right?
We live streaming.
Oh, we are gonna.
We are.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we maybe send a message to our parents that we're doing live streaming. Is there something?
We could send it. Just for sixth grade though.
Yeah, just sixth grade. Yeah.
I need to your voice.
Ms. Kutcher, can you sit down? Because you need to be sitting, according to Dr. Ritia. You need to be this side, because the camera is there.
When we're
And-
speaking.
Yes, you need to be sitting down, according to Dr. Ritia, while you're speaking. Because the camera is going to be right here.
Could you change the screen?
Sure. Camera is going to sit down here. Go.
No, Miss. You want again? Miss.
Okay, I'm changing the cameras, I'm changing scenes. It's take about 30 seconds to. Yes, we'll do it in a minute.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
did it?
Now, we're gonna make it. Sorry, I need to.
I'll be watching you.
Yani siz oturduğunuz yerde burada göreceksiniz.
Guys, maybe we can open the slides from our own computer and switch the slides while you're talking. Do you want to speak to any particular one? Yes, I'll speak to the science part. Okay. And then you guys go over it. Okay. Do you want to do the introduction or? Yeah. I mean, wait, did you fill in Jane? She did. Oh, why is it? Yeah. Oh, I can read. I can read the first one and I go over the agenda and subjects over, and then I'll let you talk about the LA. And then Mr. Walton talk about the math, and I can talk about the science, and then we can all, you know.
No, not really.
Yeah. Alright, so I just feel like
It's okay. It's a small room, so.
You don't have. Why do I have? You want? You can connect it through there.
I don't, it's okay, I can look over there if someone navigates for me.
I will navigate for you, but the thing is that all the screen will be over there. That's the problem. I would like to see the just only slides over here,
Yeah.
and I would like to manage the same thing simultaneously.
Yeah.
But the issue is I need to be here. You need to be there.
But that doesn't each.
Yeah, that's a table matter.
So, I mean, I can make it work here.
The real thing.
Right now, I could reach. Why does it get so small when it's like that?
Kind of
My
settings.
settings.
Okay. Now, could you please, could you touch the screen, please? Okay. You can now, unfortunately, manage like this. Okay. I'm going to follow your slides through over here, but you need to.
I need to sit here.
Yeah, because.
But I can use mine to move the slides. So
Yes, that's why we need the assistant over here.
Or you can use my computer.
Oh, you need me to.
No,
Yeah.
it's not about the computer. It's about to somebody needs
Yeah.
assistant.
Alright.
You need someone to switch the sides?
I think I can manage it. It's fine.
No,
No, I think he's gonna do it. He's gonna do up here, we just have to worry about here.
okay.
So when we're speaking, because we can't turn around, I mean, we could, but. So, yeah. You have to sit down and sit there, so you're in the.
So,
Sit here.
yes, exactly over here. Opposite the camera.
And our parents can able to see the slides, right? The parents can able to see
The parents can see the slides on the online environment. I will follow up the same slide when you are doing.
Yeah, on the screen, right?
No, screen.
No, they
Through the screen. This screen. There's a
He's
two.
gonna navigate
Okay.
here.
This screen is for here.
Yeah. That's
And
fine.
my screen for the online environment.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's why I need to someone.
My battery is
Could you,
dying.
if you wish, you can come to a bit this side, Miss Küçük.
Take
What I'm going to do,
My battery
I'm
is
trying to.
Let me go get my battery.
In there, no, in there.
My battery is dying again.
Huh?
My battery is dying.
Go
Your
in.
design. Your
Let me go
slide
get
is
my-
Go
different.
in, finish.
Oh, you can have me.
Okay, I have a question. We are talking about just only one slide, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I see your mom over there in the back.
One slide to just.
Which is I have.
Right there, I see your mom.
Okay.
Hand twisted. See your mom.
I didn't get it. Oh, okay.
Everybody? Morning. Morning.
Miss Nat, could you open your slides, please? Miss Küçük. You can follow this line on the behind. Yes, here we go. Çünkü ışığı, lights and camera. Okay, here we go.
No problem. You tell me when to start.
Nasıl? Okay. Siz değiştirince ben değiştireceğim.
Tamam. Başlayayım mı?
Başlayalım. Tamam, başlayabiliriz. We can start.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, children.
And good morning, parents and guardians who are online at the moment. Today we would like to have a session with you guys to talk about what are we offering in 6th grade. So we call this session 6th grade information session. Our agenda for today, I'll talk about the subject areas that we are offering, what is our curriculum is covering. We are going to show you guys a sample schedule look like, and talk about extracurricular activities that we might offer to our students. We are going to give some information regarding transportation, and we are looking to have some question and feedback session with our families and students, because we value your input and we want to make sure we serve our students the best way possible. So when we get there, we will ask our parents and students share their ideas and inputs with us, especially for the extracurricular activities that they would like to see in our school. So the subjects offered in our school in 6th grade, we have ELA sessions, we have ELA classrooms. social studies, physical education, we have STEM, computer science, we have world language, Spanish, we have music, mathematics, science lab, health, STEM, engineering, character education, and art. Now, I'm going to have Ms. Nako to talk about ELA curriculum and what is ELA curriculum is offering to our students. Ms. Nako?
I apologize for the delay in the screen. So the ELA curriculum for 6th grade is going to be very similar to what you've already experienced in 4th and 5th grade, even more aligned to 5th grade. We are still following a balanced literacy approach, which means that we're going to offer comprehensive and varied exposure through shared reading, guided reading, read-alouds, independent reading and writing. Guided reading where necessary. We don't normally do that in the upper grades, but it would be available when necessary. You guys experienced novel studies for the first time in 5th grade this year. We're still offering that next year. And of course, you're conferencing with your ELA teachers to enhance all of the skills that you've learned. Same as this year, we have broken down the curriculum into 6 units of study. So the first 2 weeks will focus on the launch into 6th grade, getting you ready for those more rigorous standards. And then the units of study are very similar to last year's units of study. We start with narratives, we move into opinion and argumentative, writing and reading, literary analysis, which is probably mid-year, probably around January-ish. Then we move into research simulation, and poetry is where we end. I just want to also mention that novel studies is a big focus in the ELA curriculum because it enables you to bring in other subject areas such as science and social studies. So that's something that we are going to continue to develop as the year progresses. Slide. Math, again, same curriculum or same program, I should say, that we follow in 5th grade. We use Envision's Savvis as our platform to deliver the curriculum. We follow iLearn's pacing calendar, although we do make adjustments for New York State requirements and needs because we are a little different when it comes to testing. So that's something that we're going to work on throughout the summer. But there are 5 areas of focus in the curriculum as outlined by New York State Next Gen Standards, and they are grouped into these 5 areas of ratios and proportional relationships, the number system, expressions, equations, and inequalities, geometry, statistics, and probability. We build that foundation in 5th grade, or I should say we introduce it in 5th grade, we develop it in 6th grade. Is there anything else that you want to add? No, that's pretty much it. Social studies. So, New York State has changed the scope and sequence of the social studies curriculum and standards. It has been evolving over the last several years, and we have caught up before I believe other districts have. This year, in 5th grade, we introduced not only a new platform or program, which is My World, also published by Savvis, but we also introduced a completely new curriculum, and that's according to New York State standards. So if you look at this chart, it gives you the scope and content sequence of all of the grades. 5th grade used to be heavily U.S. history. It is no longer that, and that's why it changed this year. We focused on the Western Hemisphere. It's a lot more comprehensive and a lot more difficult, but this is what New York State mandates. In 6th grade, the focus will be on the Eastern Hemisphere. So it's going to be very similar, except that now we're going to be exploring other parts of the world. And sixth grade explores the Eastern Hemisphere from ancient times, just like we did in the fifth grade curriculum, to present day. And it's designed to help build that understanding of places, government systems, and different cultures. And it's to prepare our students for high school. Once they get to high school, of course, it's going to be more comprehensive, in-depth, and students are going to be exposed to even more rigorous content, which is going to prepare them for college and careers and civic life. I'm going to turn over science to Ms. Kuchak.
So for science, in sixth grade, we are covering 4 specific units, which is waves and electronic radiation, body systems and information processing, growth, development, and reproduction of animals, and weather and climate. So now I'm just going to talk about what is each unit specifically focuses on. So waves and electromagnetic radiation. For this unit, students learn about various types of waves, their properties and behaviors, including sounds, light, and water waves. They will explore how these waves interact with different materials and study the electromagnetic spectrum, which includes everyday technologies and their safety implications. And for body systems and information processing, the curriculum focuses on the human body system, particularly the nervous system, and how it interacts with other systems to produce and process information. Students will understand the roles of different systems, such as the digestive and circulatory systems, in maintaining body functions. For growth, development, and reproduction of animals, this topic covers the life cycles of animals, including their growth, development, and reproductive processes. Students will explore both sexual and asexual production method and learn how genetics and environment influence animal development. Weather and climate, students will study the Earth's atmospheric conditions, learn about weather, patterns, and climate systems. The focus will be on understanding the water cycle, temperature, pressure, and their impact on global climates, alongside the importance of weather forecasting and climate change. For health, we have 3 standards of focus for health. Standard 1 is personal health and fitness. For this standard 1, students will have a necessary knowledge and skill to establish and maintain physical fitness, participate in physical activity, and maintain personal health, human growth, and development. Standard 2, a safe and healthy environment. Students will acquire the knowledge and ability necessary to create and maintain a safe and healthy environment, personal and social responsibilities, and behaviors. Standard 3, resource management. Students will understand and be able to manage their personal and community resources, influence of culture, media, and technology on human behaviors. I'm going to have Ms. Nako talk about world language.
So again, this is something new that we're offering as an elective for next year. And it's new to our school here. It's not new to New Jersey's central districts, but because it's new here and it is only offered for our 6th graders, we're trying to figure out a way to build the instruction into their day. We figured out the schedule. There will be somebody that will be available to teach the instruction. So we're going to be offering Spanish next year as one of the modern languages of the world. Again, the New York State standards, they evolve very quickly and frequently. As it stands right now, there are 2 anchor standards according to the state, which is communication and culture. I know that this is kind of getting ahead of ourselves, but what we're trying to do is prepare our students for high school. And at the end of middle school, there will be a required checkpoint. So there are different checkpoints in the New York State guidelines, and the first one will be by the end of 8th or 9th grade. Those are required. That's a speaking part of conversational language. There is also an additional checkpoint at the end of 10th grade if students or desire to pursue language further, and that's for an advanced diploma. That's not something we really need to discuss in detail now. I just want you to be aware that that's down the pipe. So all students must complete 2 units of world language prior to the end of 9th grade. So next year is going to be an introduction for them. They won't be learning conjugates and grammar per se, but it's going to be an introduction to the language, numbers, colors, common phrases, and culture. So that's what we're going to offer for next year.
So, as you guys all know, we have plans for next year in terms of location and logistics. So, with the new changes, we have new spaces available to build our own makerspace. So, New York State Public Schools kindergarten to 12th science standards are designed to enable students to apply their scientific knowledge and engage in a critical thinking and reasoning. These standards emphasize inquiry and data collection, experimentation, and analysis of observations. To meet these standards, Bronx Arts and Science Charter School is planning to create a makerspace on our campus that will integrate aspects of STEAM, including computer science, engineering, and arts. This initiative will provide our students with diverse hands-on creative opportunities, enabling them to apply their learning to real-life situations. Additionally, it will prepare our scholars for the laboratory requirements they will encounter in high school.
Okay, so this is just a sample schedule for you to be able to visualize what our offerings are going to look like next year, because there will be some changes with the addition of health, world language, as well as the split of STEM, which will be in 2 categories, computer science and engineering. So if you can follow along, we will still be offering the 8 blocks or 8 periods per week, 4 blocks of ELA. We alternate between reading and writing every other day. It's very much aligned to each other, so there's still reading and writing and writing and reading. There are also 8 periods of math, so 4 blocks. We are going to try our very best to keep those ELA and math blocks together. We feel that that's really important, especially how our curriculum is structured. Gym is required, or PE is required twice a week, so that's built into the schedule. They will receive the same amount of units of study that they've been receiving since kindergarten. Art will be once a week, music will be once a week, health will be once a week, Spanish world language will be twice a week, and then science is now increasing to 5 times a week, social studies 4 times a week, which is, I believe, what you guys have now, and STEM, computer science, it's going to be a little bit more advanced than what you're used to with computers now, but that's what computer science is. You will have once a week you will have computer science, and once a week you will have STEM engineering. And that will be, like Ms. Kuchek said, in this newly built makerspace. We're hoping to have a lab so that you can do hands-on activities outside the classroom in a lab, which will be so much fun.
Now we're going to talk about extracurricular activities. So middle school is a crucial time for students to develop independence, build strong peer relationships, strengthen their academic abilities, establish a strong self-identity, and pursue new interests. At Bronx Arts and Science Charter School, we want to cultivate these milestones through academic, athletic, and social clubs and activities. So, here we have some ideas what we are going to offer. Of course, it's all depend our availability and staff interest. Also, we would like to hear and get input from our students and parents. What's their interest, and what they would like to see in our school, and so we can update and try to implement these extracurricular activities. But so far, what we have in mind, most likely maybe cheerleading club, volleyball club, or tennis, debate club, sport media, newspaper, podcast club, student government, peer leaders. These are some of the examples. But again, we would like, yes, basketball too. So again, these are the areas that we can work together and build collectively as a Bronx Arts and Science Charter School community. And we open for ideas and inputs. Now, I would like to ask if any of our students or parents would like to give any suggestion for extracurricular activities.
And students, because
Yes.
we heard from
This
you
is-
and
yes.
we put this together for you. This is your time to speak.
Yes, JB?
And there'll be more time for basketball club.
Basketball club. Definitely we can put it on the list, and if we can make it happen, we'll make it happen. Any other ideas or suggestions from our parents and students?
What about the chess club they had?
Chess club? You will be interested in chess club. Okay, any? Yes? Definitely on the scope. We'll try to make it happen. That's something that we'd like to implement. JB? Again?
Can there be more gym periods during the week?
Can that be the gym period during the week? Unfortunately, our schedule is very tight. When it comes to schedule during the week, we have to stick to the requirements because based on the New York State requirements, we have to give you 2 gym class every week. If we give you more, then we have to take out from other subject areas. So they might be a little tough. However, we will try our very best to implement other sport activities after school. Yes, Joel?
Can you add football club?
Football? Okay. I mean, again, I'm just getting your input so we can consider those options. Football, basketball, I heard, okay.
Soccer.
Soccer, okay.
Yeah, soccer.
I see Megan on the back. Megan? Soccer? Okay. Yes, Kent?
Tennis.
Tennis, okay.
Baseball.
Yes?
More time for tennis.
More, okay. I'm hearing more sports, okay. Yes, Mila?
Gymnastics.
Gymnastics? Okay.
I heard cheerleading back there.
Okay, all right. Yes?
Baseball.
Baseball, okay. A lot of sports, huh?
Those are sports.
A lot of sports, okay. Yes? Valerie?
Hockey.
Hockey, okay. All right, that's interesting.
Hockey.
I see Clinton on the back. Huh? Tennis? Okay. Kent? Huh?
Oh, you're just throwing it all out there.
Okay, these are all good ideas. Again, yes, JB?
Track.
Huh?
Oh, track. Track is a good one.
Interested. I'm getting interesting ideas. Okay, this is good. All right.
I can't even tell you how excited I am for the engineering. I didn't get that until sophomore year of high school.
Yes.
I didn't get that, course until.
Thank you so much for your input.
I'm so excited for
Yes.
that. They have no idea.
Yeah.
They have no idea.
So we are Bronx Arts and Science Charter School is a STEM-based school.
Yeah.
So, and myself also, I am a STEM. My background is science and STEM. So I am really big on STEM and bringing engineering in our school. So I will try my very best personally to make this happen.
You have to. I'm
yes.
so excited.
Thank
I
you.
just kept hearing in my head. I'm like, wait a minute. I
Yes.
didn't have that until sophomore year.
Yes.
It's amazing.
We're gonna try our very best.
Yeah.
And because the hands-on experience has
And
never
it's
been.
effort. They have no
Yes.
idea when they get older.
Yes.
They're gonna learn.
They are going to appreciate, absolutely. They are going to appreciate because it's going to be so much fun. Yes, Joel? Huh?
Better lunch.
Better lunch. Okay, so I'm going to just share you guys my conversation with the Department of Education Food Services. So what we can do, when I had a conversation with the Department of Education Food Services, they told me nothing that we serve in our lunch cafeteria is not being put out there on the menu without tested by the students. So what we can do, and I can have a further conversation with them, they told me we can create a committee from our students, and our students can be the one, go to the state and try these foods and give input. So they're really considering students' feedback. So I can definitely get in contact with them and pick different students from different grade levels, and they can try different type of food the New York State Department serving to the children of all New York students, and our students can be part of that. Yes, but most of the food that we are serving is they're very considering the health-wise. Most of them are wheat and healthy options. But again, it can be better. Absolutely, we can try to give input. Of course, can we control the budget? We might not be able to control the budget, but we are open to give feedback. And they do considering our feedback. Yes. And also, you know, for future references, right? Once we have a better conditions with our location and buildings, if we have our own kitchen, we will have more say on what type of food we can, our students right now only receiving cold breakfast and some hot lunch has to be warmed up. But when we have our own kitchen, then we can serve hot food right from the kitchen to our students. That's something that we are considering in the future. However, at the moment, we don't have the space to do that, but it's in our mind. We are considering that for the future references. Yes, JB?
Can there be cooking class?
I love that idea. So,
I actually had that at my
yes, so I also would like to give you guys, so I want to give you guys a little bit more information about the makerspace, right? The idea in our head, what we're thinking is, since we have, on top of the gym building, we have 4 large 700 square feet space, 700 square feet large classrooms. So since our pre-K students will be moving to a new location, we will be able to use that 2 large classroom as a makerspace. As a miniature, makerspace are usually large. However, we're gonna start small. In the future, we'll get larger, right? So the idea with the makerspace, we are going to have 2 rooms. One room will be focused on technology. We will have 3D printers, drones, 3D pens, and whatever that, microscopes for the 6th grade investigations. On the other building, it's gonna be more like teachers can have cooking classes. Teachers can have, Ms. Ethier has this idea, kilt. We're trying to buy a kilt oven for the students so they can make stuff. So that's on the table. They are gonna have, one room is more like focused on arts, like arts of food, arts of, painting, drawing, that kind of stuff. Maybe swing club or cooking club or any other types of arts can be done in that room. And one room will be focused on more like technology, microscopes, so 3D printers, what else? I can't think of right now. Drones, yes, drones, that kind of stuff. And we already have, I don't know if you guys know, students know, right? We already have 2 3D printers in our computer lab, and our students already start printing, right? How many students already printed their design? Raise your hand. Here you go. So they are using the program called Tinkercad, where they can design their own 3D objects and they can able to print it. So for next year, our goal is to purchase more 3D printers that comes with the computer. So if the teachers would like to have a class in these laboratories, they can sign off and take their students in the laboratory and conduct their classrooms in there. So it will be open to all of our students from even kindergarten to 6th grade. Yes, absolutely. So I think we already passed this, questions, suggestions, and concern. Now for this, I want to thank you everyone for their sharing their ideas, and I want to ask this, give this floor to my parents if they want to share anything else. If they have questions, concerns, or suggestions, please, you are welcome to share right now.
The 6th grade is going to be in the same building?
Okay, so as I said before, since we are moving our pre-K and kindergarten classrooms, we will have a space for our 6th grade students in the same building. Yes, they will be in this building.
And then 7 and 8 going to continue right here?
For 7 and 8, so that's going to be some updates. For the following year, again, I don't know, but we're not going to have space, so we are going to look into some other changes. Yes?
Uniform.
Uniforms.
We spoke about it.
Yes, we just spoke about it. So, for uniform colors, I have a suggestion from one of my parents that we can maybe consider changing the color for the middle school. I can definitely bring that to our board members and executive directors to see what they're thinking. I am open to the idea. We can have one color for our elementary, kindergarten to 5th grade, and 6th to 7th grade we can have a different color with the same logo. I am open to the idea, but we can discuss and make a decision with our students' effort. Like I would like to hear our students' suggestions, because I want them to, be part of the decision making, so they can wear without, we are forcing them to wear. They should be comfortable wearing their school uniform. So yes, for change color, I am open to the idea as a school, so we can definitely bring that to our executive directors and see what they're saying. Absolutely. And just so you guys are here, so you will be the first middle school class. So 5th grade, what colors that would you like to see as a uniform? Let me hear you guys since you're here. All right, Kent?
Burgundy shirt, black pants.
Burgundy and black. JBN? Black? Just black. Yes? Darker color? Okay, yes?
Can we have a neon color?
Okay. Alright, so this is what we can do. From the students, we can run a survey and to get your input in, and the bigger vote will win. But again, this is just an option right now. I am open to the idea, but again, I cannot promise this is going to happen next year. It's because we have to select the color and we have to inform our uniform company, and they have to start producing all of this for the following year if it goes through. They cannot make it happen right away.
Are we sticking with the same company? Can we switch it?
As of right now, we do have an agreement with them. We have to stick 2 more years with them. Yes.
Why?
Because we have a contract.
Oh my goodness. Who signed it?
Well, again, I don't make decision on my own.
Listen,
It was a collective
it's too rough
decision.
and too heavy. It's just too rough and too heavy, the material.
Yes, it was a collective decision. Again, you see Ms. Kuchek in the front, but I don't make decision on my own. Yes.
I appreciate that.
We make decision collectively. So 2 more years we are with this company. After that, we can consider again.
So they will have
Just one more quick transportation quickly.
Also, yes. We also give you guys some
transportation information.
All right, guys. So for transportation for middle school, there are some changes. So I'm just going to give you a handout. It may not pertain to you, but it's based on the distance you live from the school. And if you have any specific questions about your distance from the school,
Thank you, everyone.
you can contact Ms. Mandela.